It was Sheikh Gumi who advocated the same thing, saying that the government must, as a matter of urgency, negotiate with these people, grant them amnesty, and rehabilitate them in order to stop the attacks. Today, it is this well-educated man that is calling for the same thing. What about justice? Don't their victims deserve justice? Let's even assume that the reason he said these people are attacking people is because they are oppressed in the society. Why are they not going after the people that oppress them? Why are they going after people that are facing the same oppression? Because the northerners have been in power far longer than any southerner. So it must mean that the northerners impoverish their own people. So why are they not going after northern politicians, governors, presidents, even dictators that have contributed to their oppression? It doesn't make any sense. Anyone that picks up arms against his fellow citizens, against the country, it is very difficult to turn back and become a normal human being. The only language they understand is matching force with force. No one will tell them to drop their arms and run away while they can. Yes, that's the reality. It is the only language they understand. Look at what happened in Borno when Nigerian soldiers were hitting them hard. Many of them surrendered. They dropped their arms and surrendered. No one told them to surrender. It's a pity that the same army, despite all they faced at the time, is trying to release them now and reintegrate them into the society. Even a court is involved. The court has ordered them to release them. So it is time people dropped all this religious solidarity or whatever.
Justice for Mazi Kanu. Justice for Mazi Kanu. Justice for Mazi Kanu. For we to have a forward Nigeria. For we to have a better Nigeria. For we to have a Nigeria that the whole world will know that we actually know what we are doing in that nation. Because keeping Mazi Kanu in custody while releasing the terror in the land, it does not make any sense. Mazi Kanu he have the moral right, moral standard for him to go back to his people. He have all the moral quality to address, to talk with the government, for government to have one-on-one, to have dialogue with. But Gumi is not standing that chance, because we don't know during the time of President Jonathan Goodluck, Gumi, we don't know the role he was playing. Then the history now continued to repeat itself. The history actually repeated itself during the tenure of President Muhammadu Buhari. Now it repeated itself that time because nobody actually want to question Gumi very well. Nobody investigates Gumi very well. Now history repeated itself in the presidency of Muhammadu Buhari, and is also repeating itself again. Our innocent children in school is being kidnapped. This time again, the tenure of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and we are still calling Gumi to come and have any suggestion or any one-on-one talk or to dialogue with Gumi's idea. History will continue to repeat itself. We continue in this way because there's no how you're going to apply one formula and be expecting different results. My fellow Nigerians, Mazi Kanu has been speaking truth to power. He has been telling us the truth, and all majority of the things that the information he have given to us, they are all true if you go and verify. They are all true. We have saw them happening. And recently, he also released a statement, and which is absolutely correct. What is the offense of Mazi Kanu? No offense. What did he say? Mazi Kanu is known for leading who is Mazi Kanu and what is he agitating for? Agitating is leading the indigenous people of the Biafra, which we know, which is popularly known as IPOB. This group is not, they are not terrorists. They are only seeking for their own part, their own separate way. They want to separate themselves because they are already, due to what we have been observed. Look at the presidential candidate Peter Obi. Peter Obi came out in this is a senior citizen of Nigeria. He came out to come out. We all saw how everything play out. But majority words we have been hearing on social media and many tribes, such tribe is that Igbo man can die, especially the Yoruba tribe. Igbo man can never become a president in this nation. Who say by who originate? Where is that originated from? So words like this is dramatizing people that came out from such region. Eh? Why are such words foul? That all those are foul languages. And not only that, the Southeast have been facing intimidation, discrimination, and they have been subjugated to on perpetual stuff that we are not. They are even hunger. Eh? Which they are not supposed to be experiencing, hence they are hard working people, citizens. They are contributing to they have been contributed to the success of the nation. But the nation is not recognizing that. There's no recognition of their efforts. So they want to go their parted way. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is asking for secession of the southeastern state of Nigeria to form an independent nation called Biafra. The agitation stems from a long-standing sense of marginalization and grievances heard by many in the Igbo community already, which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, the leader of IPOB, believe the only way to solve the only way to solve and to resolve this issue is through creation of the separate Biafra state. This government has been met with controversies with this idea, many governments, and has led to legal action against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They claim it was legal, but the advanced country and the civilized country, they look at the way now the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being brought to Nigeria is not legal. So, including charging related to treason, they are charging innocent young man that are asking for the separate way of his people. They are charging him secession. They are not the terror on the land. The terrors on the land. They are agitating for their freedom. Even the court granting the terrors on the land free. Who does that? So they are charging treason, which is cancelled already. Yeah, you will be listening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, also making you to understand how there's no charges against him. But they are still heading him banned. Why? Why are they using him to make money in their custody? Why? All these are corruption. All this has to be still be with the corruption me and you have been talking about. That corruption is too much in Nigeria government. In this Nigeria government, the corruption in Nigeria government is too much. The corruption in Nigeria is too much. They are using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to make money. You listen to Mazi. It's so painful and disheartening that a whole government that's supposed to be talking about honesty, honesty is being part of all this kangaroo game. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, all this is case, all his efforts, all the efforts Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been both internationally and locally, and they are ruining all. They are ruining all. So this is very enlightening, and it's complex historical and ethnic dynamic within Nigeria. There's a need for we to call this government, to tell the government the truth, to speak truth to power, in order for sanity to come to the nation. For we need peace in this nation. Imagine that the Kanu have the moral standard, moral quality for the government to die along with. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we can see him talking. You will hear him here how he's talking with a high spirit. With high spirit, because he know that his hands has not stained with the blood of the innocent. He know that he's standing for the betterment of his nation. He know that he's the savior of his own people. And he know that he is looking for a better future for his people. And he's standing for the betterment of the whole nation. Go and verify, go and make research. From the beginning of his agitation, he was advocating for good governance for Nigeria. Not until Nigeria continue to push continue to perpetuate or unpleasant act in his own region. Separating the nation by segregating some region to perpetual poverty, tagging them with a pleasant name, making caricature of them. Before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now say no, it cannot continue like this. We are human beings like you. We are all supposed to be one, but that oneness is not seeing it, and the people are not living a better life. They are being deprived from having a better life. They are being deprived of their rights. So we need a separate country. That's all. So I will allow you to listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and some other kinsmen from his region. And may you continue to enjoy the rest of the segment. Bye.
The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mr. Nnamdi Kanu, is back in court for the continuation of his trial over alleged treasonable felony. The trial judge, Justice Bintanyako, arrives and declines his bail application, which was filed on February 16, 2024. However, the court ordered an accelerated hearing in the matter. Counsel to Kanu, Mr. Aloy Ejimako, subsequently requested that his clients be transferred to Kuje Correctional Center, another facility of the Department of State Services. Mr. Nnamdi Kanu also requested to address the court, a request that was granted. He tells the court that it is unfair that his lawyers are treated poorly by the DSS. He adds that he's suffering from cognitive heart disease as he removed his clothes to show the court the evidence of his ill health. He alleges that the DSS are patching him up so he doesn't die in their custody, pleading with the court to send him to Kuje Correctional Center, or in the alternative, he should be placed under house arrest. However, Justice Nyako turns down his request, stating that suspects have escaped from Kuje Correctional Center. Immediately proceedings ended, Mr. Kanu speaks on some of the issues.
We are here to fight for freedom, for justice, equity and fairness. That's what we're fighting for. Nothing more, nothing less. And we cannot be cowed by anybody. We are without fear before our enemies. And we speak the truth always. I want all the journalists here arrayed to go and ask government of Nigeria, what happened to treasonable felony? Where are those charges today? On 25th. They've just disappeared because they have no evidence against me.
His counsel also speaks on the denial of his bail.
So we are not stalling. It is the federal government that is stalling. We can take notes. So what is the essence of it? We cannot prepare him adequately. We cannot talk with him. We whisper. We put our lips to his ear. We talk sotto voce, and so on and so forth. So this is the essence. This is what happened in court today, where justice was turned upside down when our two applications that go to fair hearing were refused. But we are going to bounce back.
I'm calling on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu not to allow the moment to pass him by. That what the president should do is to invoke the powers given to him and the Attorney General in particular under Section 174 C1C of the Constitution to discontinue these charges.
The court adjourned the case to April 17 for the commencement of trial. Emanuela Ekele, Channels.
The court is also entitled to change its mind as well, depending on the strength of the argument.
Thank you.
So we hope that they'll change their mind.
They're using it to do experiment against us.
Exactly. So there is no way we're going to allow that to happen. My rights must be respected.
It's important.
My right to fair hearing must be observed and obeyed.
Understand that. They brought him to Kenya into this talk and allow him to talk without his
You were talking about your health condition. What exactly is wrong with you, sir?
I have congenital heart failure. Congestive heart failure is called. From the medication, you can tell. So they're basically trying to keep me alive. So that when they calculate that I'm about to give up, that my heart is about to pack up, they will now say go. So when I go outside, I will die outside. That's what they're trying to do.
The medications they've been giving to you has not been working.
It's not working. If it's working, why would I have all these lumps underneath my?
And he has written a petition to the Nigerian Medical Association where they brought one quack doctor, somebody who is not a doctor, to treat him.
To come and try and treat me.
But up to now, they have not.
They don't know what they're doing, and they know they don't know what they're doing. Or else, why would I have this?
As long as it remains in DSS custody, there won't be
no trial.
So what is your application for the court?
Is seeking for a non-custodial arrangement by the court.
You said house arrest.
Exactly. Yes. I don't mind house arrest because I'll defeat them. In this court, I'll defeat the government of Nigeria. Here, the whole world will see it. Where is the treasonable felon? Where is it? All these years, journalists are shouting treasonable, treason. What's the treason today? It's gone. The same way this terrorism charge will go. I'm thinking of another capital offense that can charge me with. Maybe, I don't know, impregnating the wife of somebody. I don't know what other thing they're going to charge me.
Are you saying you are innocent of all these charges?
The federal government, they know I'm not guilty. My only guilt is that I'm fighting for my people. And I will fight for them.
Okay, sir, last
for justice and fairness and equity everywhere.
Last question. Has your family been able to...
Anybody using IPOB to commit crime is a criminal. It's not part of this family. Our family is based on 4 cardinal points. You must be without fear before your enemies. You must speak the truth always, even if it leads to your death. You must help the poor and those who cannot help themselves, and be of good character that God may love thee. That's who we are.
So what will be your words to those out there in the East who are killing in the name of IPOB?
That they are criminals. They are criminals. They are not part of this family. We are called a family for a reason. We've come to serve our people, not to enslave them. Anybody conducting any type of activity that contravenes the welfare of our people is a criminal and must be dealt with.
Thank you very much, sir.
Any form of violence or subversion in the name of Biafra is not part of this family. Our family is noble. It's called IPOB. It's all over the world.
So you condemn anything that has to do with killing?
In total. Why would I kill?
And violence.
People have sacrificed my parents for them. Why would I want to kill any other person after that?
Anybody who's committing crime in the name of IPOB
is a criminal.